What's going on, guys? It's Jay here. This one's going to be a little bit shorter than normal, but I did want to make a video regarding the new launch trailer that just came out for season 8, and as well as some things that we really need to see Respawn do in this next season. But thankfully, there actually are some things that Respawn did listen to us about in this next season coming up. You can actually see directly from the trailer that there are some things that we requested that Respawn did bring, and I want to cover all of those in this video. As some of you know already, I did test positive for COVID, so sorry if my voice sounds a little bit off, but before we get in, make sure to click the like and subscribe to the channel for some more Apex content like this, and let's jump right into it. So first thing that I want to tell you guys that you probably missed by watching this trailer is that a lot of people did request for Cargobots to be put into Kings Canyon, and I'm not sure if this is confirming anything, but you can tell that there obviously don't seem to be any ticks in the game, but there are Cargobots on Kings Canyon at the beginning of the trailer. And Cargobots definitely give more and better loot than ticks do, so I'm hoping that Cargobots are a permanent solution in Kings Canyon. Maybe they even add vaults with this new update. And this edition is coming with a massive request amongst everyone for Kings Canyon to have better loot and more loot. So moving on, a more obvious change is that Kings Canyon is changing completely. So you guys saw the bombs that went off in Kings Canyon and completely exploded a lot of the map. So these explosions are what is bringing the new map change. But from what it sounds, it's not just a random explosion that is just bringing a random new map. They actually did say, and I'll get back to this at the end of the video whenever we get to the point of the trailer, but they did say that these updates are more like made for a reason, you know, having specific designs in a way that is supposed to help you loot better and have better fights and not as many third parties. So we're going to get to that at the end of the trailer. So something else you may have missed is this is actually when Fuse uses his tactical ability, I believe, and this is like shooting out grenades from his arm, and I'm not sure if you actually can detonate these by just shooting him like he does in this, or if this is just for cinematic purposes. But you can see he clearly shoots out these nades with his robotic arm that he lost in the Story of the Outlands video. Now lastly, we have an official picture from Respawn themselves showing the new Kings Canyon map for season 8. Now this is not the entire map, but it is a big portion of the map. Oh, my dog. Whew, it was just the dishes, but we're all good. Anyways, but there are some things from this picture that we can actually confirm that Respawn did listen to us about. And number one, that is a bigger POI. You guys can see this location here on the left, and this is actually, I think it's called Slum Lakes, or at least you guys know it as Slum Lakes. And there are some things that we can confirm based off this picture. Number one, so many people have been requesting for Kings Canyon to go back to the original lighting, because the red and pink lighting, it makes everything hard to see, and I completely agree with that. So they're going back to the original blue regular lighting of Kings Canyon at the launch. So you should be able to see everything much better in the game now. Now, when this picture was tweeted out, Jason McCord did reply and gave us a little bit more of an insight as far as what this new POI really was made for. He said it's a bigger POI with better loot and better combat space. So they are listening, because a lot of people really were upset with Kings Canyon because the map just didn't have as much loot. It didn't have as good of loot. Back when Kings Canyon was the ranked map, everyone was complaining about how Kings Canyon was the worst third-party map. So they are designing the new map for Kings Canyon to be better for loot and better for third parties. So most of this is pretty good news, but I do want to cover one thing that a lot of people have been complaining about for probably like literally 2 years since the game has been out. And this is a major issue, and this is not really something that's like up for debate whether you think it's good for the game or not. This is like an all-around obvious decision that should be made, that should be dealt with in the game, and we really need to talk about it, because if they don't address this soon, or maybe make an update for this soon, a lot of people will be steered away from Apex. Now this definitely will not hurt Apex in a major way, and shouldn't even spark the conversation of is Apex dying again, but it will be something that needs to be addressed, and definitely something that needs to be updated, and that is the Apex Legends servers. Now I want to go a little bit more in depth than usual. So first off, this is a little bit more beyond than just the people in the comment to say, you know, I'm from India or I'm from Africa, we have no servers, my ping is bad. That's not just like those people. Those people do matter, and those people's opinion need to be heard. They do need servers, but that is just the beginning of it. That is just a scratch of the surface of it. We also need better refresh rate servers for everywhere. America, EU, anywhere you go, Asia servers, they all need better refresh rates. Once again though, that is just the beginning. There's some bugs with the servers that are really making the game almost unplayable for some people. Take a look at what happened to Daltouche just yesterday. Daltouche sent out a tweet and said this: Apex is so bad that our laggy server spawned me from Caustic to Bangalore after getting revived, and then my game was in Spanish. This is more than just complaining like I want better quality. This is just a basic need that we should always have in Apex, and how is this even happening? So Apex definitely has some bugs to work out, especially with their servers. I think their servers need to be a little bit better, considering we are getting to the second year of their game. They need to start upgrading these things a little bit and making the experience a little bit bit better. This quote was not entirely true, and I understand it's not completely accurate, but it is a good quote, and it says that your team is only as good as its weakest link. And I think that for Apex, it can sometimes only be as good as your servers, because the servers are definitely the weakest link. Even if they pump out an amazing amount of content, if the servers are unplayable and laggy and kicking you out of games and just crashing for no reason, then it's really not a fun experience. So hopefully we will see some of that change in the future. Let me know what you guys think of the season 8 launch trailer down in the comments below. I definitely am excited. They have listened to a lot of our complaints, and I hope to see some more in the future. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for some more Apex Legends content like this. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. It's Vibe or Die, only positivity. Make sure to join the Discord down below. Also follow me on Twitter, link down in the description. Sorry for the video being a little bit shorter than normal. I simply just don't feel that great the past few days, so hopefully I'll recover soon, and I'll see you guys in the next video. We should be getting the gameplay trailer in just a couple of days, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.